Okay, let's just dive right in. We all have this tool with us right now that is way more powerful, more portable, and honestly, more profound than any app on our phone. It's with us from our very first moment to our very last, and it holds the key to finding calm in all the chaos. And yeah, we're talking about your breath.
But first, let's set the stage. Let's talk about the problem we're all trying to solve. In this world of constant dings, alerts, and pressures, our minds are, well, they're rarely ever actually here. They're constantly jumping back to yesterday's mistakes or rocketing forward, worrying about tomorrow's to-do list.
So, just take a second and ask yourself that. Right now, as you're listening to this, is your mind fully present or is it somewhere else entirely? Are you thinking about lunch? That work email? This constant mental travel? It is just exhausting.
And this phrase, it just perfectly captures it. The time-traveling mind. It's this habit we have of living anywhere but in the now. So the real challenge, and honestly, the real opportunity, is learning how to call that wandering mind back home.
So how do we do that? Well, the solution is beautifully simple, and it has been with you this whole time. Let's really look at the power that's sitting right there, right under your nose. Here's the core idea, the whole shebang. Your breath is the ultimate anchor to the now. I mean, think about it. You literally can't take a breath in the past, and you can't take one in the future. You can only breathe right here, right now. So by focusing on that simple physical sensation, you are tethering your mind to the present moment.
But look, this isn't just some nice, fluffy idea. It's actually rooted in hard biology. Your breath is basically the master control panel for your body's entire stress response. It's a direct bridge to your nervous system. See, our bodies have two main operating systems. The sympathetic system, that's our fight or flight mode. It's great for emergencies, but it's really draining. Then you have the parasympathetic system. That's our rest and digest mode, where all of the healing and the calm actually happens. The problem? Most of us are living with that fight or flight switch chronically flipped on.
And here is the key. You have a manual override. You don't have to just be a victim of your stress response. Conscious, intentional breathing is how you literally flip the switch yourself, from stress to calm.
And here's the specific command, the biological hack for it. When you intentionally make your exhale longer than your inhale, you send this powerful, nonverbal signal directly to the most ancient part of your brainstem, that says, hey, you're safe, all is well, you can relax.
Okay, that's enough theory. The absolute best way to understand this is to actually feel it. So let's just take a moment here and do a really simple guided practice together.
So, wherever you are, just get comfortable. First, just notice your breath. Don't change a thing, just notice it. Okay, now, let's try this rhythm. Inhale gently for a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now, exhale slowly for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why don't you try that a couple more times on your own?
You know, there's this great line from the source material that just says it all. These two states, total panic and deep, slow breathing, they're mutually exclusive. They just can't exist at the same time. So when you choose to control your breath, you are actively choosing calm. The breath, it always wins. And the real beauty of this whole thing is that you don't have to sit on a cushion for an hour to get the benefits. This is a practical life skill. It's about creating your own portable sanctuary that you can literally access anytime, anywhere. And this is how you use it in real life. Feeling anxious before a big conversation? Take 3 of those 4-6 breaths. Stuck in frustrating traffic? Anchor yourself to your breath instead of leaning on the horn. Feeling that wave of overwhelm hit you at your desk? You have a tool to surf it.
Now this is really important. Let go of perfection here. Your mind will wander. That is what minds do. It's their job. The goal is not to achieve some perfectly silent blank slate. That's a total myth, and it stops a lot of people from even trying. The real practice, the real win, is right here. It's in that moment you notice your mind has drifted off, and you just gently, without any judgment, you just escort it back to the feeling of your breath. Every single time you do that, you're strengthening that muscle of mindfulness.
So, we'll leave you with this thought. Your breath, it's your truest companion. It's always there. It asks for nothing, but it offers you a direct path back to yourself, back to calm, back to this present moment. The only question left is, what might you discover when you finally start to listen?